our National Day celebrations. 34 years ago, our nation celebrated its independence. Today, we shall celebrate in no less a special way as our 5 uniform groups present our very own National Day Parade.
大家早上好，今天我们聚集在这里庆祝我国独立34周年国庆。我校的5大制服团体再次准备了一个盛大而庄严的国庆检阅礼，向我们的国家新加坡致以最高的敬意。检阅礼即将开始，让我们耐心地等待吧。
While we wait, why not sing together to the tune of Home, a song by Kit Chan.
令官郑冲豪上士长将发号司令，让5支队伍超入操场。
Commander Master Sergeant Li Junfeng now marches in the parade square, where the second parade commander shall hand command over to him.
第2司令官将把检阅礼移交给司令官李俊峰上士长。各位，现在正在操场上的是5支雄赳赳枪队伍，你们说他们帅不帅？是的，他们个个都威风凛凛，帅气十足。过去几个月，我们都目睹他们在炎炎下苦练步操，他们如此认真的刻苦练习，为的就是能在今天把最好的一面表现出来。他们牺牲了很多时间，也流了不少汗水，精神实在可嘉。让我们以最热烈的掌声来鼓励他们吧。
Ladies and gentlemen, the parade has formed up. In the meantime, why not let me provide you with a brief overview of the various contingents. The 5 uniform groups taking part in today's parade are the St. John's Ambulance Brigade, the Boys Brigade, the Girl Guides, the Scouts, and the NCC. As we await the arrival of our guest of honor, why not revive your bouts of nationalism and join with the choir to sing the song, It's the Little Things.
现在就让我们与我校合唱团一起演唱《心连心》。
Carry on the parade.
Carry on the parade. So, yes.
Representatives of the 5 uniform groups now enter the parade ground in a slow march, and they bear with them the national flag. Many of us take for granted our independence and are ignorant of the significance of the national flag. Since we celebrate our National Day today, let me remind you of some of the concepts and symbols behind our national flag. The red upper half of the flag symbolizes universal brotherhood and equality of men, while the bottom white half signifies pervading and everlasting purity and virtue. The crescent, as you all know, represents a rising young nation, and the stars, of course, embody Singapore's 5 ideals of democracy, peace, progress, justice, and equality.
新加坡国旗横分2段，上半段为红色，下半段为白色。在进旗杆的上端有一个白色新月，旁边配着5颗白星，形成一环。红色象征四海的情谊及人类平等，白色则代表永恒的纯洁与美德。星月象征一个新生的国家正在朝着它的5大理想——民主、和平、进步、公正与平等迈进。5粒白星便代表着5大理想。
us stand united as one people and sing our national anthem as one nation, one Singapore.
让我们齐声高唱国歌，前进吧，新加坡！
Baris, hormat bendera, hormat senja. Tak. Baris, rusuk senja. Tak. Up. Up. Up.
Recite the pledge.
攻读信约。
Prosperity and progress for our nation. Prosperity and progress for our nation.
Baris, sedai.
Will all guests and teachers please be seated?
Kekenan, tiga-tiga. Kekenan, sing.
Joining the night is Master Sergeant Adrian, followed by Master Sergeant Adrian. The animals being the company sergeant majors of the NCC. They are also National Youth Achievement Silver Award holders.
在李俊峰上士长之后的是郑春豪上士长，他们也分别是中四 C 和中四 D 的班长。
Behind them marches the St. John's Ambulance Brigade with Corporal Huang Huiting in charge. The brigade, in addition to celebrating their 40th anniversary this year, have also won the Singapore Malaysian Championship.
第一支队伍是圣约翰救伤队。向警月台迈进的 第二支队伍是李伟良所带领的男少年旅。男少年旅是世界历史最悠久的制服团体。
Right on that field, Boys Brigade contingent. Coming in next to the Girl Guides led by patrol leader Gary Jubilee. The company has been very active in providing services for the community, and has even won the national student competition.
第三支队伍是女童军。在他们之后的是由林佩所带领的男童军。我校的男童军在全体团员的努力下，已逐渐成为我国顶尖的童军部队，在各项比赛中表现优异。
Close behind is the Falcon Scout contingent. And last but not least is the NCC contingent led by Staff Sergeant Ong Bang Hui. Winning this year's M16 shooting competition, the unit is ranked second in this year's best unit competition. Close, let's give a round of applause for the concert band and their conductor, Jeremy Quek, the choir and the conductor, Serene Tan, and all participants without whom this parade would not have been such a success. The guest of honor shall now adjourn to the principal's office.
This is a National Day message from the Minister of Education, Admiral Teo Chee Hian. Boys and girls, you have just taken part in a National Day ceremony which reminds us of how Singapore became an independent country 34 years ago. This is a good time to think about what has kept us together as a nation and what will continue to hold Singaporeans together as one united people. Many of you are eagerly looking forward to the new millennium. However, the year ahead brings not only excitement but also uncertainty. The world and the region around us is changing at a more rapid pace than we have ever known. We see how economic crisis and political upheavals can turn countries upside down in a matter of days. Singapore has not been as badly affected, but we cannot take our peace, stability and prosperity for granted. We need to understand why we have managed to do better, set a clear direction and avoid the problems that other countries have encountered. We need to develop our bonds as a community and our sense of commitment to Singapore. Many of you would have heard of the Singapore 21 vision. This is what we as Singaporeans want our home to be in the 21st century. In this vision of the future, we see Singapore as a place where every Singaporean will have a role to play and a contribution to make. It will be a nation of active citizens who will each make a difference to society by what they do, whether it is working to build our economy, serving national service, or volunteering to help the less fortunate. Singapore will be a place of opportunities for all, where every Singaporean can pursue his dreams, and foreigners are welcome to contribute to our economy and society. In the midst of all these rapid changes, it is even more important that we continue to build strong families and closer bonds as a nation to ensure that Singapore's heartbeat grows stronger with time. You may wonder how you, as students, can contribute to make Singapore 21 a reality. One way is by striving to be the best that you can be. All of you have your own strengths and talents. You may be gifted in sports, art, or music. You may be very good with the computer and IT, or you could have the ability to communicate and empathize with people. Singapore needs all of you, not only people who are successfully academically, but also those who have different talents. Besides studying hard now to equip yourselves with skills for the future, you need also to develop a thinking mind and a desire to innovate. There will be new challenges and uncertainties in the future, and you must be prepared to find new ways to overcome and conquer them. Looking beyond yourselves, you can play a part to build a Singapore where people care for each other by helping out in families, schools, and the community. You will have many opportunities to do so. There are many challenges ahead, but Singapore has never allowed her constraints to limit her achievements. Instead, the obstacles that we face will spur us to achieve even more. With your enthusiasm and energy, you can all do your part to make our home Singapore the best home. I wish you, your principal, and all your teachers a happy and meaningful National Day.
Thank you, Mr. Wu.
Next, let us invite Mr. Po and Mr. Tan to lead all of us in community singing.
Anglican High School, show your rousing patriotism by lending your voices. Mr. Po and Mr. Tan, please.
Thank you. Right, a very good morning to all of you. This is Mr. Tan.
Hello.
And I'm Mr. Paul. Welcome to the National Day celebrations. I'm looking very much forward to what's going to happen after we sing as a community. But before that, I thought we'll put our voices together. I mean, what are voices for besides talking and singing, of course. This song that we've just heard, I think we sang it earlier this year And I remember giving this, issuing this challenge to all of you, saying that, I bet you can catch all the words at one go. I don't know whether you can do it again today, though.
Mr. Paul,
Yes?
I think you should realize our students is Singapore top 10, the top 50%. If they can't do it, who can?
Oh, is it? We'll just, okay, I just have to see whether they can prove you right or wrong. Before we really start singing this song, let me just teach you a little simple action. They have certain parts in the song going rasa sayang, hey, rasa sayang, sayang, hey. Does anyone know what it means? It's actually, sayang, the word actually means love. It's actually a way of saying love to your loved ones, your close ones. And I thought that's appropriate for National Day because, what is love without, or what is a country without love? What is a country without people that you can have around you to love as well? So, Rasa Sayang actions goes like this. Rasa Sayang, hey, Rasa Sayang. Whenever you come to Sa, right, you got the right hand, you got to swing. Alright, it goes one more time like that. Rasa Sayang, hey, Rasa Sayang, Sayang, hey, hey, lihat nona jauh. Sayang, sayang, hey. Okay? Simple? Simple?
No problem, right?
Well, that's what you said just now. But let's have a song anyway and see if there's any problem with the song, please. Uh-oh. Oh. This time round, no one's going to sing with you, okay? We're going to sing all on our own with the instrumental music only. 相亲相爱，最坚强。 Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 生活天天奔忙，心情天天开朗，天空天天都灿烂。阳光天天温暖，心天天成长，花朵天天都芬芳。每个人都想活得像山照样，发出耀眼的光芒。偶尔有些沮丧，不必放在心上，因为你并不孤单。 快乐一起分享，前路大家一起闯。多少游戏悲欢，不过突然转难，谁让我们到来这四方？恭喜恭喜，欢歌笑语飞扬，庆祝多年来的梦想。经过岁月洗礼，心事都在一起，我们要活得更加坚强。Rasa sayang, rasa sayang, sayang, I don't see any parents and exciting local national songs I've come across. So I thought we'll all sing today. Let's just cool down a little bit more. Sing one of the loveliest songs ever to be written for National Day. We came from what we did and where we're going. We'll bring together Singaporeans of different races and backgrounds to share and to express the spirit of unity, the feeling of togetherness, the feeling of oneness. Maybe this is just appropriate to sing the next song. Every student, every parent, and every teacher to be linked in one way or another. So the central aisle will have to disappear. Okay, so if there are aisles in between, could you just connect to sing, as we sing this next song called "Come to Me Singapore"? Come, let's all rise.
Okay, right now, sit tight as we take you on a journey through the years through Singapore's history. As we anticipate a brighter future in the new millennium, let us not forget the past.
It is the people and events in our history that have made us what we are today. As we said, let us put our hands together to welcome them. Singapore was previously a sleepy fishing village with few inhabitants, of which the Orang Laos made up the majority. However, all this changed with the arrival of Sir Stamford Raffles.
Sir Stamford Raffles was a representative of the British East India Company and was looking for a suitable trading port. On 28 January 1819, Sir Stamford Raffles laid anchor on the shores of Singapore.
He found Singapore to be a strategic location along the main trade route between Europe, India, and China. It also possessed a good harbour, allowing ships to dock easily. Raffles found that Singapore had great potential to become a successful trading centre.
Thus, Raffles asked the Temenggong and Southern for permission to set up a trading post in Singapore. Great commercial emporium was established. Singapore began to grow into a bustling and prosperous settlement. Trade flourished, and this gradually made Singapore the leading center and contact point of the region. Consequently, Singapore became a free port under the rule of John Crawford, and this attracted commercial investments and enterprises.
The free port made Singapore a place where enterprising people of all races or creeds could interact. There was a need for such a meeting place between the East and the West, not just to trade, but also to exchange ideas and to learn about each other. The timing was good, contributing to Singapore's early success.
Singapore grew. Gradually, life became happier and more complete. There were the rich and poor men, coolies, labourers, hawkers, and the merchants. Our ancestors had gone through a hard life of labour. For many, they chose to make their homes here.
Life went on as it had done for generations through racial harmony. Communities grew and flourished. Families and homes were established, reflecting the various cultures and languages. The virtues of hard work and frugality shown by our ancestors paid off. What they built became our founding legacy.
soon, the flames of war would engulf the island.
Despite news of a coming invasion, the British were confident that they could protect Singapore. However, in 1942, on Chinese New Year's Eve, the Japanese invaded Singapore. They came down from Malaysia on bicycles.